tale. This is my fairy 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 tale.
What's up, Fairy Tale Gang? It's your girl, Soleil Rain. What's good? So today, guys, I wanted to try something. A random little quick video. The common sense test. I was just watching one of a YouTuber doing it, and I thought it was hilarious. So I wanted to try it, but I did a different version. So I'm gonna do a different version. So this is the raw reaction to the common sense test. Let's see if I can if I got common sense. So let's get through these ads. I got common sense.
A common sense test that 88% of people can't pass. Here on Earth, humans are the most intelligent species around. We're self-aware, we can think critically, and we're incredibly inventive. But hey, don't let your head get too big. While you're probably super smart, your common sense may not be as sharp as you think it is. Don't believe me? See if you can answer these simple yet tricky questions. Don't forget that the answers may be right there in front of you. Remember to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe. Stay on the bright side. 1. Okay, let's start with an easy one. You have 5 apples in a basket and 5 people to distribute them to. How can you give an apple to each person while still leaving one in the basket?
Hold on, what? Wait.
Basket and 5 people to distribute them to. How can you give an apple to each person while still leaving one in the basket?
Maybe cut one in half? They share one? Oh.
Does your head hurt yet? The answer is actually pretty simple. Just keep the last apple in the basket and hand the basket with the apple in it to the 5th person. 2.
Oh.
Listen carefully to these words. Imagine you're in an office building and everything around you is on fire. Just beyond the desk in front of you is a door, but flames are in front of it. How do you get out?
Use the window or hop over the flame. Use the window or hop over the flame. I don't know.
The answer? Well, stop imagining. The beginning of the sentence was, imagine you're in an office building. So the scenario wasn't even real in the first place. You were just imagining it. 3. How can a man go 8 days without ever hitting the hay?
Does that mean, huh? Without hitting the hay? Just don't hit the hay. I don't know.
The same way you do. He sleeps at night. The same answer would apply conversely. If a man can go 8 nights without sleep, it's probably because he slept during the day.
Oh,
pretty tricky, right? 4.
Okay.
Picture this. You live in a barn. While standing on the barn roof with one of your roosters, it lays an egg. In which direction does the egg roll?
Okay. First, he said picture this, didn't he? Picture this? I don't know. Bro, I feel like I don't know if I got these ain't common sense questions. These is tricky questions that they just be trying to like. Cause what? Say that one more again. Huh.
Picture this. You live in a barn. While standing on the barn roof with one of your roosters, it lays an egg. In which direction does the egg roll?
Why is the rooster laying an egg on the barn? Like, those are my questions. I don't know.
The egg doesn't roll anywhere because there is no egg. Roosters don't lay eggs. Perhaps the bigger question is, why are you guys on the barn roof? 5.
I said that though.
This next question will put your knowledge of marriage law to the test. Is it against the law for a man to marry his widow's sister?
No, but that shit wrong as F. Like, that's wrong. I don't care if it's against the law. It's wrong. I don't care. What?
While it's not exactly illegal, it would sure be hard considering the fact that the guy is dead. A widow is the living spouse of a person who has passed away. Gotcha there,
I'm
didn't
not.
I?
This is going.
6.
This
You
is
may
going
have to
over
really
my
wrap
head,
your
y'all.
brain with
I
this
am
next
smart, I
question.
promise.
What goes up and down over and over again, but never actually travels anywhere?
What goes up and down over and over again, but never actually travels anywhere? What goes up and down over and over again, but never actually travels anywhere? Yeah, y'all, this is going straight over my head. Like, I don't get it. What goes up and down over? I guess the cat and the it's going up and down, but it's not going anywhere, and it's right here. So would it be the cat in the basket?
Do you give up? The answer is stairs. You go up and down stairs all the time, but the stairs are always in the same place. Unless, of course, you're talking about escalators, which are moving stairs. Okay, things are getting a little complicated here. 7. You'll love this question. It's all about money, honey. Do you know why 1968 pennies are more valuable than 1967 pennies?
Huh? No. Because it's a year older?
Well, considering the fact that 1,968 is just one digit higher than 1,967, that makes the amount larger and therefore a smidge more valuable. The numbers are referencing the amount of pennies and not the year, like your brain probably thought. Generally, no matter what year pennies were manufactured,
Did I get
they're
one
all the
right?
same value. 1 cent.
Kinda, because I was like, it's different years. That's how
Take your taste buds on a holiday
Average.
with our new red sangria smoothie and Island Flats.
Sick of all the ads like this one? Just head to adskiller.com, click on Activate Now, add
Scroll that.
8. Okay, you're all done reading the morning newspaper. You take out one page and fold it in half. How many more times can you fold it in half?
Y'all, I'm not good at this. I don't. You take the newspaper and you fold it in half. How many more times can you fold it in half? I would say as many times as it allows you until you can't fold it no more. But watch that not be the answer.
Can't come up with an answer? Well, you can technically only fold the paper in half once. If you continue to fold it, you'll be folding it into 4ths, then 8ths, then 16ths,
Oh
then
my gosh,
you get the
man.
idea.
I'm questioning my whole
Okay,
life.
now the questions are about to get a little trickier.
Trickier.
Do you think you can handle it?
Trickier.
Let's put your common sense to the test. 9. This is Tom. Tom's dad has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, and 40. Can you guess the name of the 5th son?
Tom. His name is Tom. I got that one. I've seen that before. His name is Tom. Tom is the 5th kid. Tom. I've seen this before.
The answer was right in the question. The 5th son's name is Tom.
Yeah.
The question said Tom's dad. After naming 4 of the sons, the
I've
5th
seen
one
that
must
before
be
on social
Tom.
media, so that's how I know
10.
that one.
Which weighs more, 100 pounds of feathers or 100 pounds of bricks?
Which weighs more? They weigh the same because they're both 100 pounds. They weigh the same.
You're probably assuming bricks since they're obviously much heavier than feathers. But if you look a little closer at this question, you'll see that the answer is right there. Both the feathers and the bricks weigh 100 pounds. It's the amount of feathers and bricks that vary, not their weight of 100 pounds. 11. How far can you walk into the woods?
That's so broad. How far can you walk into the woods? How far can you walk into the woods? I don't know, man. I don't know. As far as it'll take you until you're not in the woods anymore. Because once you keep walking,
If you're brave enough to walk into the woods by yourself, you'll learn that you can walk halfway into the woods. Once you've passed the halfway mark, you're technically walking out of the woods. Or running, depending on
kinda
what
said
crazy
that
stuff
if
you find in there. You've
you're
seen the
walking,
Blair
you're
Witch
not
Project, right?
in there.
12.
I used to live.
Think you're a whiz at math? Let's see if you can answer this question. How much dirt is there in a 14 by 12 by 10 hole?
I don't know. I'm not about to do no math. How much dirt is there in a 14 by 12 by 10 hole? Okay, maybe I'm about to be like too far into this. It's been a minute since I've been in math class, so please do not. But if the hole is circular, right? Wouldn't it be like the circumference or the diameter in like 14 by 12 by 10? I feel like that's like rectangular. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't know.
Okay, before you get a headache from all that computing, I'll give you the answer. There isn't any dirt in the hole. If it were filled with dirt, or anything for that matter, it wouldn't really be a hole, would it? 13. Here's another math question for all you wannabe Einsteins out there. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
Hold on. How many times? This has got to be easy. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? I feel like I want to say 10. No. 100. No. 10, right? But why should not be 10? Why should not be 10? How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Once?
Okay, let's walk through this one together. If you were to subtract 10 from 100, you'd end up with 90. So, if you subtracted 10 again, well, you wouldn't be taking it from 100, you'd be taking it from 90. If you took away 10 more, you'd be taking it from the new amount of 80. This means you can only subtract 10 from 100 once. Makes sense,
okay,
right?
I kind of got it.
Let's go! Find more of what
Another
you love
motherfucking ad.
and discover new family favorites.
14. You know how Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, right? Well, before this mountain was established as the highest mountain in 1952, which mountain was the tallest in the world?
I don't know. Wait. Before this mountain was established as the highest mountain in 1952. This one. Because it was established as the tallest mountain in 1952. So it already had to be the tallest mountain, right?
Racking your brain trying to remember what you learned in geography class back in high school? Well, you're wasting your time. If Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world today, it was the tallest 100 years ago, 200 years ago, and so on. It still existed here on Earth. We just didn't know it yet.
Hey, I got common sense. Hey.
Still hanging in there?
I'm
Okay,
trying.
I have a couple more questions for you to solve. You can do it. 15. Think you're a wordsmith, do ya? Let's try this question on for size. Which word becomes shorter after adding 2 letters to it?
Which word becomes shorter after adding 2 letters to it? Shorter? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Uh, 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 uh.
Wait a minute. How can a word become shorter if you're adding letters to it? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm thinking
Actually,
too
it
hard.
makes plenty of sense once you realize the word I'm talking about is short. If you add
Well,
two letters to
shorter,
the
short.
word,
I said that.
specifically E and R, the word literally
Come
becomes
shorter.
shorter. See? It does make sense. 16. Do you know why it is illegal for a person who is living in South Dakota to be buried in North Dakota?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
You know that burying a person alive is against the law, right? Well, that's why a living person can't be buried in South Dakota, North Dakota, or anywhere for that matter. Nowhere in the sentence did I say the person had passed away. Therefore, they're still alive and well.
Why are you doing that?
Phew, that was a close one. 17. As you probably already know, different countries celebrate different holidays. But if you're in England, can you still celebrate the 4th of July?
Oh my god.
Last time I checked, the month of July does exist in England. That means they have a 4th of July, a 5th of July, and a 6th of July. It may not be a national holiday over there, but the date still exists. However, you may be the only one in England craving hot dogs that day.
LOL.
After attempting to answer all these questions, there's no way your brain isn't tingling. I know mine is. If there's anything you take away from this, just know that sometimes things are simpler than they seem. Trust your common sense and try not to think too hard about things.
That's what I was doing. I feel like I was thinking way too hard or not thinking enough. But some of them I got right. I say when I watch this back, I'ma put how many I got right and how many I got wrong, and we gonna see how if I got common sense. What y'all think? Do y'all got common sense? Y'all did this for me. Y'all got common sense? I think I got common sense, but some of these questions were very strategically, like, they are trick questions. Like, I don't think it's common sense questions. I think it's trick questions. But some of the answers was like, oh, so yeah, y'all, that's it. Whoo, child. I think I'm smart though. I think I got common sense. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, whatever day you're watching this, or night. And I love you guys so much, Fairy Tale Gang. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace, Fairy Tale Gang.
This is my fairy tale. This is my fairy tale. This is my fairy tale.